Many people remember the 90s for their most watched TV sitcoms. Perhaps two of the biggest sitcoms of that era was Living Single and Friends. Now, to be fair, I am a fan of both TV shows, but over the years, many have compared the two shows, often saying that Friends actually ripped off Living Single.
It was us. It was like our idea, you know. So you're mad, you know, because you're not getting any credit for it. And nowadays, you know, people talk about, oh, what a great show that was, and it was like it was based on ours, you know.
So let's do a comparison of these two iconic TV sitcoms. Living Single was created by Yvette Lee Bowser, who also helped write and produce A Different World and Half and Half. Living Single first aired on Fox August of 1993 and was an instant success. This was the first time in TV history that 4 strong, beautiful black women were prominently featured as the main characters. Essentially, the show was based around 6 black singles in their 20s living in a Brooklyn brownstone, facing everyday challenges from career, dating, and life. The show lasted for 5 seasons and was abruptly canceled in the middle of the 5th season. Even after the show stopped airing, people still enjoy the show and its syndication. Now, what makes Friends so similar? Friends was created by Marta Kaufman and David Crane, who also created TV's Dream On. Friends first aired on NBC in September of 1994, just 1 year after Living Single.
The Living Single was a jumping off point for another huge sitcom on NBC, right?
Yes.
What's interesting about this is Warren Littlefield, former president of NBC, was quoted as saying that if he could have any show on TV, he would pick Living Single.
When Living Single came out, shortly thereafter, Warren Littlefield, who was president of NBC, they asked him if he could have any show on television, any of the new shows, which one would it be? And he said Living Single.
NBC was looking for something about this demographic.
That became a development target for us. We fell in love. We fell in love with all of their characters.
We walked in with this notion. He went, that's it. Let's do that.
We did not know that they were looking for that.
We had no idea.
Yeah.
Is it a coincidence that Friends came out a year later?
Yeah, but no, we were on first. We did a year. We did our first season. And then Friends came that following season. But for some reason, they put the carbon copy of us, we up against each other. So, you know.
Like Living Single, Friends was based on 6 singles in their 20s living in New York City. Fans instantly took a liking to the show, making Friends a huge success. To add more fuel to the fire, Fox and NBC aired both sitcoms on the same day and time, forcing viewers to choose.
They moved us to Thursday night at 8:30 up against Friends. So now you got Living Single, the original Friends, up against Friends. So now the black folks that watched us, they watched us, and the white folks that watched Friends.
Both shows featured an ensemble cast of 6 characters, all in their 20s and living in New York City. Both shows added a family dynamic. On Living Single, Sinclair and Khadijah, played by Queen Latifah, were cousins.
Hey, whatever happened to that bugged out cousin of yours from Minneapolis? The one who used to write those crazy letters all the time?
On Friends, Monica and Ross were brother and sister.
Oh yeah, about telling mom and dad. I was thinking about maybe writing a letter.
But you know what? That's it.
Both shows had college classmates whom they remained friends with. On Living Single, Max and Khadijah went to college together, and on Friends, Ross and Chandler were college roommates.
This is Chandler, my roommate and lead singer of our band.
Both had similar romantic relationships between their characters. On Living Single, Kyle and Max's love-hate relationship kept viewers entertained. On Friends, Rachel and Ross's on-again, off-again relationship kept viewers tuned in to see if they'd ever end up together.
Ross and Rachel. Rachel and Ross. That's been one heck of a seesaw, hasn't it?
And is it a coincidence that both shows had the two couples end up together with a child, no less?
Look, Maxine, you know I'd be here, right? And you know I will do the right thing and take care of our baby and you.
I can't believe that's our baby.
Yeah, that's our baby.
Both shows also had a steady romantic relationship, with Overton and Sinclair's consistent love on Living Single,
I love you, Sinclair.
and watching Chandler and Monica grow from friends to lovers.
Kiss her again.
While some may feel that Living Single was for black people and Friends was for white people, I beg to differ. People of all races equally loved both shows.
I'll never forget, I went to a bank. I was standing in line at the bank, and a little Jewish man squeezed my arm. I love you girls. I love the girls on the show. You're all so beautiful. You remind me of my time in New York.
But was it race that separated both of these great sitcoms? And why is it that Friends lasted for 10 years and Living Single was canceled after 5 seasons?
Well, the difference between Friends and Living Single is one of marketing and skin color. But they have the complexion for protection. That's a lot of truth to that.
Perhaps Friends did get inspiration for the show from Living Single, but was it a complete ripoff? You be the judge. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Beyond the Curtain for more behind-the-scenes tea on your favorite TV shows.